Okay, so we're back. I have adjusted my microphone. Hopefully that sounds better. Um, we are still in this uh, fortress that was ruined by the bandits, and we have successfully purged the bandits. I apparently missed a chest, so we are going to look at that real fast. Um, okay, bandages aren't bad. We'll take the helmet if nothing else to sell. Nothing else here is actually of use. Man, we apparently missed a couple of things to loot. That is really kind of unfortunate. Let's loot those while we're here. We'll take that to sell, if nothing else. We'll take that. We will give that to the monk. We'll put that into our junk bag. And so I want to trade 1% armor for 3%. I don't think I do. So we will take that. That's got that, and we'll check out the chest. And that again is going to go into our junk bag. So that will catch us up in this area. Now I've went through quite a few resources doing that. I probably want to go back down to the fort because I need to recharge some energy. I did a lot of healing and a lot of smiting in that last battle. We need to fix that. I could go into the new one, but I'd just rather get inside of here and verify somewhere safe that this is not going to be a problem. So now we're just going to go right back out. And what was our quest log again? So, Mello, Erica's Tower, the farm prisoners, that's up to the top left of us. Hot springs are somewhere. I need more picks and shovels. This here, I should actually have all ready to turn in. So that should be pretty simple. Turn in, delivery, Swift Menace. So I think for the most part, that should be pretty okay. Oh, those are some giant bats there. Let's see what they were talking about now. Okay, let's start talking to people again. A tall, peculiar-looking man dressed in leather sits by the counter. He has long hair and a broad smile and cold, calculating eyes. Hello, he says in a soft voice. I am Jason. I sell supplies. Yeah, that's a little vague. I would agree. Well, I used to sell farming supplies when there were farms. Then I diversified. I assume he means by back up in the overworld. No. No, he does not. There are a lot of brigands in these parts. Not good, respectable thieves. Savages. They've been attacking the farms. There's one band of them in particular that I'd like to see dealt with. Perhaps I could help you deal with them. Perhaps you could do that. Go straight north towards Formello, and you may meet a group of bandits which has been extorting money from merchants passing by. Deal with them and I will pay you handsomely. Cool. Can we be more specific about your trade? No, you think. I only sell supplies for farming. He makes little air quotes with his fingers when he says the word. If you want to do some trading, I can show you what I have. Otherwise, please leave. Okay, well, I mean, he's pretty upfront about it, right? That's the weird part, is that he is not so secret about apparently doing something that into it, which is great, right? Because you would think someone would be a little more, or sorry, not a little more, a little less conspicuous about it. And he is anything but that. He does sell some, rubies in that, but I don't know why I would ever want one. Like, I don't see a reason. Chainmail vest, I'm probably okay on. Boots I don't need. None of that is really that worth it. Iron dagger's not bad, but I'm not running anyone with daggers, so we'll go ahead and just bid him good day on that. Anything we take in here? Nope, don't want to steal it. I bet there's nothing I can take here. Nope, probably shouldn't steal that. All of that is steal. A lot of no is what I'm hearing. Oh, I need to go back to the Fort Avernum to check for a gemstone on one of the statues. I will do that after I get through this town. A small, slender woman sits behind the counter working on fletching an arrow. Years in the underworld have made her skin white to the point of translucence. She holds up the arrow, inspects it, nods her approval, and sets it aside. Then she looks up at you. Welcome to my workshop. You can call me JR. I offer fine tools for puncturing one's foes from a safe distance. What kind of missiles do you make here? I make and sell archery supplies and javelins. Let me know if you want to purchase something. My stock is kind of low. Most everything I make has been going to the soldiers. Okay. This seems like a very violent area. There's been a lot of mentions of that, so it is. Sometimes I wish that my business was not so healthy. Who have the soldiers been fighting? To the north, goblins and Nephilim. To the west, brigands and the rare Zerakai raid. The Empire has sent us all to a violent and dangerous land. I have another question. Okay, let's see about learning about archery. I've been known to share my secrets, but only to ones of adequate prestige to be worth my time. Okay, let's see about buying some missiles. Ooh, those look nice. 9 to 27, 26 to 58. That is probably worth that. Because I'll back out to actually see it. 12 to 48. This just seems to be quite a bit better for priest dude. So I believe I gave him a bow, which is 10 to 30. So that's this guy here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and actually buy that. Here's the longbow, pop that out. We'll go back to her. Brood bow. I'll go ahead and give her this one. And we'll put this one in the junk bag. Okay, he's very green. You give the moldy skulls to Walner. He inspects them. Mostly ruined, of course. Bah! Expected no more. Still, I might get some use out of them. He gives you a pair of magical scrolls in exchange. The man behind the counter is short and heavy set. He wears mage's robes, not crisp and clean, but ratty, as if he'd been traveling recently. The air in here has a thick medicinal scent. There is some alchemical equipment sitting on the counter. The man sees that you notice it. Difficult to find supplies down here, but I manage. I'm Walner, the sage. Welcome to my shop. You look like you do a lot of traveling. He nods. I try to be a sage, but I've been seeing a lot of action lately. He looks down at his robes apologetically. I also need to find my own supplies. What sort of supplies? Mold and fungi. I use them to make my potions. Any of the sort you find, you can bring to me. I have been trying to find a source of mandrake and grey mold, but I have had no luck. They are terribly rare. What sort of action were you in? Captain Johnson enlisted me to help out against the foe. I was on a raid against the bandit fort up the hill to the west. It was a mess. But we fared much better than the group that attacked the Nephilim to the north. None of them returned. He looks at you hopefully. You know if you want to help, you can speak with the captain. What can a sage do? Well, my specialty is alchemy. If you have foraged any lichen, or moss or fungi with the proper properties, you can show them to me. If they are fresh enough, I can make something for you. For example, if you brought me healing herbs in adequate quantities, I could make you healing or curing potions. Even better, with the right mix of herbs, I could make a brew to speed you up in combat or restore your magical energy. Very useful, much in demand. Okay, so I can get healing potions for 2 sprigs of healing herbs. And that. I don't need any right now. Because I do have some. I have 3. I'm gonna put those. I'm gonna give those also to my monk. Any of the things like that. We will. Okay, so that gives us an idea. Anything I can just take? No. No, nothing that I can just take. How unfortunate. That's the barracks from the looks of it. Guard. Nope, not gonna fill that. Okay, not strong enough to open that. Captain Johnson, Archer, yada yada. That's a difficulty 10. You find the body of a human brigand. He apparently died of starvation, although the heavy flogging he received couldn't have helped him to stay alive. Life in Avernum is hard, and thieves and criminals who end up in Fort Duvno receive no mercy from the captain. Okay, well, like, you know, there are there are really better ways of doing that than just, you know, starving a prisoner to death. You could, for example, just murder them. That would probably be kinder at that point. But, you know, such as it is, not a whole lot you can do. Interesting. Okay, so there's just no one up here. Oh, that it was a trap. was not expecting that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and take that. First, I guess I should probably put save. 4% armor, 1% chance to evade, minus chance to hit. I'm not sure why you take a minus chance to hit on that. Iron Javelin I'll take. Scroll of Radiate Eyes. Just another one of those. So I've got 3 of them now. And these, man, they don't really seem worth using, do they? For leather greaves. But they're worth a little bit. So maybe that'll be enough. We don't need any wooden shields. They won't do us any favors, and I can't sell them. Okay, let's talk to Captain Johnson. Remembering what you saw on the job board in Silvar, you tell Captain Johnson of Jay's plight. He nods. I could use another blade. I have a scout going to Silvar soon. I will send word to this young warrior. He tips you a handful of silver coins for your trouble. You see a large bearded man in gleaming steel armor. An iron halberd is strapped over his back. Clearly, he must be the captain of this fort. He is a grim man with cold eyes and a huge variety of scars. Fortunately, he doesn't look unhappy to see you. So you are here, he says. I got word promising warriors arrived in Fort Avernum. I won't pretend we don't need the help. I am Captain Johnson. I'm in charge here until we get a new commander. Tell me more about the fort. I've been in charge of it since our commander died. They should have replaced me by now, but the castle is in no hurry. We are meant to be a staging post for merchants heading north to Formello and south to the Tower of Magi and the Great Cave. We weren't intended to be the protectors of the whole Eastern Gallery. We just ended up that way. What happened to the commander? Fell to an arrow while attacking a band of brigands. Not a savvy fellow. Was put in charge of this fort in more peaceful times, and he never adjusted to the harshness of life. Why haven't you been replaced? He raises a mailed fist and slams it onto his desk. Because I get results. Because we kill without mercy. Because I live to see Nephilim blood flow freely. And they won't promote me for much the same reason. Healing, some crude supplies. Walner can make potions if you want to get proper equipment or learn magic, though. You have to go north to Formello. Okay, another question. How can I assist you, Captain? I could use some help protecting this fort from the bandits and the Nephilim. It's my job to not rest until all the vermin are dead. Okay, you have all these soldiers. What can I do? Tell me more about the Nephilim problem. Let's start with the first one. But you have all these soldiers. What can I do? Our soldiers are the best, but we can always use some adventurers too. The bandits are off balance now, and we can really use help against the Nephilim. He practically spits out the last word. There is a weird gleam in his eye. Tell me more about the Nephilim problem. His face twists into a cold grin. It's a little disturbing. Vicious vermin. I'd love to strangle every one. They're building a new fort to the north, and I sent a small group to check it out. All of my scouts were lost. We need to burn out that lair while it's still small. He grins. Of course, we're getting them back. We got one of them in the cells dying slow. Man, this is a, He frowns. You must be newcomers. Only people who just arrived would say something so foolish. When you've lost friends and loved ones to those savages, then you come back and tell me about fairness. Well, I guess I'm gonna help. Alright then. The new Nephil fort is to the north. It's being dug out by goblins right now. If you can kill their commander and come back here and talk to me, and I will reward you well. I have another question. How can I assist you? What can you tell me about the bandits? I'm not too worried about them. They live in the fort to the northwest. They destroyed several farms, but we're wearing them down. I'd like a trench to fight against the bandits. Can I help you? Definitely. The bandits have overrun a ruined fort to the west. They are led by a powerful mage. If that mage were gone, we'd have a much easier time dealing with them. Kill the magician and you will be well rewarded. Now let's talk to him again. I did it. We killed the brigand commander and he was tough too. You report to Captain Johnson that you managed to defeat the magically talented commander of the brigand fortress. Not bad, he says. That is a job which has defeated the best efforts of our warriors for months. Johnson produces a helmet and a small pouch and gives them to you. The pouch is filled with semi-precious stones. Excellent bartering goods. Thank you again for your help. Okay. Okay. Why is he not leveled up? He didn't die. Like, what? Why? Okay. Well. That being said, she also has a hair more experience. That's really interesting. So I guess everyone does not gain equal experience in this game. Kind of a pet peeve, but we can move past that. Who's Grimmett? The man in front of you is huge, leather-clad and grimy. He holds a very large hammer. The heat from his forge leaves his face flushed, and the red stands out dramatically against his pale skin. He looks over your weaponry. A warrior, I see. I'm Grimmett. I sell blades. Bet you can find in the Eastern Gallery. Nice shop. You are the fort smith? Aye. And I'm the blacksmith around here. I repair weapons and the like. You can buy some here and sell your spares as well. Can you repair anything? Actually, I just do small repairs. Now, Bautel up in Fort Draco, he can do some good repairs. Is there really a demand for blacksmithing? Oh yes, the soldiers need fresh weapons as fast as I can provide them. The raids have been coming faster and faster. Who is doing the raiding? Mainly from bandits. Lately, with the big kitties taking up the slack, there used to be lots of farms to the north. Used to be. Now, we're the only fort in this area. He pauses to think. You know, we could always use some help. Talk to Captain Johnson in the guardhouse across the street. Okay. The best weapons in the Eastern Gallery, you say? Aye. You'll have to go on a long march to find better. And if I wanted better, where would I head? Down south to the Great Cave and West Darman is where the best steel is worked. I'm not ashamed to admit it. All know it. What kind of weapons does he have? Short sword. It's a little better, but not a lot. Don't really want 2% armor probably really isn't worth that right now. Yeah, nothing really worth grabbing right now. Let's see if there's anything I can snag. That door is locked. Can't unlock it. Actually, might be able to after the guy that I'm having picking hasn't leveled up, so I actually can't. That's a mite unfortunate. Okay. Let's go see what this person's about. I'm pretty sure I've already talked to a Kale like in one of the other towns. You see a tall, attractive woman with short, dark hair. She studies you carefully as you approach, clinically searching your bodies for any sort of damage. Welcome, warrior. I am Carol of the Hamar clan, a healer by trade. My skills are much in demand in this fort. What services do you provide for a fort, do you know? I bet it's healing. I heal the soldiers of this rather struggling outpost as best I can. It is a difficult but necessary job. Struggling? What do you mean? Between the bandit raids and the Nephilim, there is no end to the wounds I must tend to. We're always looking for help against them. You can find out more from Captain Johnson. I've already talked to him, you don't really need that. What can you do for me? Alas, I have no potions to spare. However, if you pay for my time, I can share with you a few minor rituals for focusing a patient's natural energy to heal wounds. You can only teach me minor rituals? That is so. If you wish to learn more powerful techniques in the healing arts, go north to Formello or south to the Tower of Magi. What rituals can you teach me? This is really not too bad for what some of this should be. Heal some of the damage inflicted on one character. Improve curing. Minor heal. Okay, so this is for my priest guy. So I can do... I'll do 140. Okay, well I guess I'm not gonna learn that right now. Potions, Walnut to Sage, Conversation ends. Was there anything I missed? Can you heal me? We'll fade in time. Okay. Thank you for that friendly reminder tutorial message. Let's go check out this little island. Any mushrooms for me? Anything? I will take them. Nope, just Scott. You see an old man sitting under a tree. He's fishing. Are they biting? They are. Catching plenty of the pale, slimy little monsters. What do you do when you aren't fishing? Well, not much. I used to be a farmer. Now I just do odd jobs and fish. Why did you stop farming? He speaks loudly for the first time in anger. Those cat bastards. They burned my farm, they wanted the land, so they took it. Johnson sent out a group to attack their new fort, but they were never heard from, so I'm stuck here. He calms down and goes back to fishing. Guy's a little bitter about... Yeah, what sort of odd jobs? Foraging, cutting down the cave wood and shaping it into boards. Burning trash and waste. Same amount of work to get done down here as up on the surface. But we're not going to re-ask about the farming thing. That seems to be a sensitive topic. Hiss, says the lizard. It has a little collar around its neck. It must be someone's pet. Gotcha! Pet lizards down in the cave. Perfectly natural. Not all something that would be unnatural. Difficulty of 5. Difficulty of 5. Anything I can just take? Nope. Soldier. Alice. This inn is clearly much frequented by merchants and warriors, the ones who pilot caravans north and south. The proprietor waits impatiently behind the counter. Stop gawking, she snaps. I'm Alice. And this is my inn. We have drinks and supplies, sometimes we have room. That's all. Sure, let's go ahead tip 5 coins. Why not? She takes your coins, inspects them, nods, and pockets them. Then she says, haven't heard a thing. Okay. Well, interesting. I'm going to do this one more time. Let me see the menu. That literally got me nowhere. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Um, hmm. On the road like all you. Okay. Person is not real nice. Guess that can be a thing. You meet a farmer named Jake. He spends his leisure time here in the inn, playing chess against all comers and making friendly wagers on the outcome. A few minutes of observation reveals that he is a fearsome opponent. Not wanting to lose any money, you quietly move on. Alright. You see a small worried man in long robes. They show the wear and lichen stains that come from heavy travel. A holy symbol hangs prominently from his neck. He invites you to sit with him. I am Caius, a speaker of the holy chants. Come and join me. I don't mind some company, as I take a rest from my journey. May I ask why you are traveling? I bring the word to the flock. I once did so in Formello, but now I am moving to safer ground. What can you tell us about Formello? It's a city to the north. They've had troubles, though. Not as bad as down here. The worst thing that's happened so far is that some Nephilim spies stole the mayor's necklace. He laughs. Sounds trivial, I know, but it's supposed to have powerful magic. Still, the attacks were starting to increase. I'm glad that I left. Where are you going? I'm heading to the Great Cave where things are calmer. He looks worried for a moment. So I hear. Great Cave, what is that? We know that. This is where the castle is and the king. You really don't know much about Avernum, do you? It's far to the south and then west. It's the largest cavern in Avernum. It contains a number of cities and forts in the castle, the capital of Avernum. You should try to see if you ever get the chance. Another question. Traveling. Why did you leave Formello? I was assistant priest there, but the raids got too much for me. I worked for Mother Claudette, a good fine woman. Plus, she had the ear of the mayor. If you're ever there, mention my name to her. She'll help you get settled. As for me, I'm off. Another question. Tell me about your holy symbol. He holds it up, and you see that it is a tiny die, forged of silver. I am one of the speakers of holy chants, and yet I am no missionary. Can you tell me what you worship? Nothing and everything. Everything is vast, and only those who strive and risk all can prevail. He looks embarrassed. As I said, I'm no missionary. You can learn more of our path in one of our temples. There's one in Formello. I would like to learn more holy rituals. Then travel north to Formello. If you would expand your magical knowledge, there is much to be learned there. Okay. That is going to be apparently all for that conversation. And I think that gets me touch base on all the rooms. This here, I believe, is like block 5 again. Yep, 5. This is like a 10. Phew boy. They really do not want that prisoner getting out. We're going to do a battle before I do any leveling up. There's no sense in spending the time to level up all my characters if I'm just going to immediately level up a character. Let's go scout out over here. You encounter a stray, lost group of cave cows. They must have wandered away from a nearby farm. You try to round them up in the hopes of gaining a reward, but they're surprisingly nimble and stubborn. Eventually they escape. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to... Yep, okay, cave cows. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do with you. Um... 'Cause, 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 You find an abandoned campsite. There is a human body here, heavily decomposed. Here she died violently, probably killed by something with large teeth and claws. A stained and slightly rusty sword sits on the ground nearby. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take the sword. Bronze sword. Okay. Well, it's just a basic short sword, so I mean, I'll go ahead and equip it. And I'll put that down there just in case, for whatever reason, I need to not have it equipped. Definitely a possibility in this game, seeing as how we know nothing else. I need to go to Avernum. That is the thing I need to do, because gemstone by a statue. So where are some statues? Not there. Man, I don't remember seeing any statues anywhere else. There's a statue there. You find a small panel on the base of the statue, right where you were told that it would be. You open it and find a glittering crystal about as long as your hand, wrapped in a piece of lizard skin. Let's go ahead and take it. Now we have that. Cool. We are going to do a save, because knowing my luck, I will get into trouble and have to redo all of that. And that sounds like a terrible time. That's brigands, isn't it? Sure is. Okay, time to murder them. Super murder them. Apparently that's what we're doing. We are going to switch to range, because he does not need to do anything. We're going to do Bolt of Fire. This guy. He can just die. Okay. Oh, and I missed. That is unfortunate. And now that guy is just dead. Cool. We're going to use returns, take their daggers, because they had the audacity to disrespect us, right? We had to put them in their place by murdering them and looting their bodies, as you would any foe. I think that's the only reasonable response, really. There's another camp. A small group of goblins is camped at the base of the east wall. They watch you warily as you approach. There aren't too many of them, and they aren't well armed. They also don't seem to want a fight. We'll be nice. If they don't want to fight, we don't gotta fight. At least not until, like, they make it my purpose to have fight them. Okay, there's hidden caches. Things I did not know in this game. Poison resistance, acid resistant. Gonna go ahead and equip that. Anyone need boots? No. Okay. In that case. Yeah, I don't need those boots. I've already got better boots for him. You find the remains of a campfire. A group of people, probably human, camped here recently. Looking to the east, you can see that the cave wall is heavily cracked. Perhaps someone could, with care, slip through one of those cracks. It might merit a closer observation. Okay. There are a lot of supplies stored here, heaped around a cold and abandoned campsite. There's some water and goods for barter, and some nice javelins as well. You could easily search through the sacks and take everything useful. Aw. Iron javelin and 70 coins. Yep, that is okay. You encounter a band of roving brigands. They seem to have decided that you are an easy target. The leader hails you. Hold on a moment there. These are our caves. If you want to pass, you must give us 50 gold. If you do not, rest assured that we will act in an immediate and violent way. Cool. You get to die. You get to super die. That's a giant lizard. First guy's dead. But off to take care of him. He gets to die. Do I need a call beast? I don't think I need to. Man, that one guy is really like the target, right? You know, he just keeps getting hit so much. He gets hit so much more than my tank does. It's kind of absurd. Okay, well let's pull fire and we're going to get some of that weight off him. Now he's only got 2 people attacking him. Okay, apparently not just 2. I don't know why they want to just murder his face. But they really want to murder his face, and I should probably heal him. Yeah, it's a good thing I healed him. He would be totally dead if I didn't. Let's kill that. Kill that. Murder. Fireball! Not on Albus. On the... How do you miss with a giant fireball? That's the part that is really concerning to me. That you just miss with a fireball. I like relatively close range, right? Okay, well. You have defeated the bandits. You don't find any loot on them. You must have been their first intended victims of the day. Fort Duvno will be very grateful for your help. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind having raided that little wall crevice now. The already moist and sulfurous tunnels of Avernum grow even more humid in this direction. You think you're approaching some sort of fumarole or other volcanically active location. As you walk east, you see many large bats flying near the ceiling of the eastern gallery, as if they are following you or hunting you. Okay, reassuring. I am going to save because I would like to not get murdered. Oh boy. Okay, into the bat cave, but without the cool gadgets. You're at the mouth of a high-ceilinged cavern filled with the reek of guano and the loud squeaking of a multitude of bats. The goblin body at the entrance provides fair warning. The bats here aren't the warm, cute, cuddly bats you're used to. No, they're not. Well, we can take the leather jerkin, we'll take the coins, take the crude spear, we'll take the healing potion, we'll leave the boots. Iron javelin, I just put there. Leather jerkin I don't need. Oh, I should probably, man, that bronze helmet really isn't any, is it me or is it just not really any different from the other one I had? I mean, I'll give it to him. He's been doing a pretty good job with hitting things, so he should be okay. The sign says Bat Cave. Beware bats. 1 bat, 2 bat, 3 bat, 4. How many bats can I kill before I hit the 4? Let's give my characters a little bit more stuff. Improves your chance to hit and damage with melee weapons, enables you to wear heavy armor without being encumbered. We'll do 1 there. I've got 2 and 2 here. I will do a point into that. Multiple characters can combine their knowledge. I'll give them a point at cave lore, actually. Actually, let's see if that changes what traits I get. Nimble fingers, quick learning, earned by 5%, don't really need that. Each level increases your damage of melee attacks by 3%. Already did that. So I already had sure hand. Improved strength. It did say this can be combined, right? Okay, which is more just like the amount of it in your party, right? I'll go ahead and give that to him. And then he is using a spear. I'm going to go ahead and give him another point. Well, I gotta... Okay. I think I'm going to give him a... I'll give him another point of endurance. Put a point there. Because I do need to start getting that up some. So that would... He would have had 4. So my other guy puts us at 5. And I really need a point of cave knowledge. I can't do another thing in nimble fingers right now. So I gotta be level 5 before I can do that. My backstab is fine, but because I'm not really ever gonna be close enough to do that. Improved endurance, improved strength. I'm gonna improve my strength with him. So that way he can do a little bit better. My next level, I'll do something with. We'll see. We'll see what I do with him. I will... My intelligence is pretty okay on him. I do probably... let's do a point of health. As much as I hate to, I probably really need to. Priest spells. Man, I just don't really know that that gives me enough to actually be worth doing anything with. I will duck out of a point of arcane and do cave lore. I got that. Healing focus, blessing focus, elemental focus, summoning focus. Okay, but like you don't summon things, do you? I don't think he does. We're used by one energy blessing. So he currently has 90 energy. That's probably worth picking up for him. Why did it give me 95? It really shouldn't have, right? And I don't really care about getting her bow skills up because she will never be hardly using them. I will do another point in intelligence. We are going to do mage spells and arcane. Improve intelligence 1. Summoning focus might actually be good for her. So I know she gets a few summons. Let's do summoning focus. So I like to summon things, especially if they can provide another body to be smacked around. Real good things. We're going to look at some spells just real quick. Turn life, divine retribution, heals. Oh, ooh, he does get some summon spells. But his summon spells are probably less important, I think. Yeah, like, I mean, that I would need. Talk to sages in town or read spell books and dungeons to learn spells. So this is one that is not a pre-spell thing. That I need pre-spell of 17. That's not a lot. Okay. We're gonna put him here. Let's go ahead and summon this creature. There's a lot of these. Definitely not a small amount. Okay. Another bad day. That one gets hit. That one gets hit. The skeleton over there can deal with that. And cook that. Okay. We're going to just cycle through a couple of turns. Seems okay. course, I will say that. There are limitations to all good fortune. One health and one energy. That's something. This cave totally has no giant murder bat problems. Ooh, I can shoot over that? That is important to keep in mind for when enemies eventually do that to me. Man, I got a little closer to that than I wanted. We'll just murder that. Murder that. Space. Move back. Okay. We done with the murder? I think we're done with the murder. Oh, that's a skull. That emerald can go to 10. More bat. Stays down. Leather bracers. We're just going to wait. Yeah, I figured there was no way that was going to reach me and then actually do anything. Okay, so that's some giant rats over there. So that's a switch. Before I open that, we're going to clear out over here. Bronze helmet. I'll take it, but I think I'm just going to put it in the junk bag. I don't really want to equip that to him. He already doesn't hit a ton. Some silver coins. Will not say no to that. Okay. Oh, that's a big rat. Is there a way? I really can't rotate my map, can I? That's just hugely unfortunate. Oh, he missed that. That's a bolt of fire. I mean, it took some damage. May not be that beefy after all. I think I'm actually probably gonna skip this guy's turn. No reason to have him take damage when he doesn't need to. And it looks looks like I may just be able to kill this thing mostly from a distance. Aldous may take a hit, and he did, but it's not a big enough hit to be problematic. We'll actually have him swap places with Aldous now. If I can get that highlighted properly. So I think that's my biggest complaint with the game is that no. I don't want to attack my character. Maybe it won't let me because he's already acted. That must be it. Only thing I can think of. And Giant Rat is dead. And dead. I should actually go hit that hidden passage that I was talking about, shouldn't I? That would help. Okay. Well, there's something here. Take the flawed crystal. Give it to the monk. We'll have him take the gold ring. Spell ward. Gives your group resistance to magical attacks. Yeah, I actually do want him to have that. I think that is beneficial for him to have. Okay. What's up with the crystals? There's another fierce rat. We are going to hit you in the face. More in the face. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. More in the face. I don't think they would have dropped anything. I would be wrong. Another crystal. And some more leather greaves, which I will put these in the junk bag. We're gonna save. I get the feeling down here could be something nasty. It could be something nasty or something really just not even a bother. Okay, well, I guess there's just nothing there for the crystals. They're just there. I mean, that seems odd to me, but that could just be the way of it. Miss that in the face. Miss that in the face. Oh boy. Okay. Man, he really just gets hit. Okay, one fierce rat dead. Can I just move into that square? No. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna do it that way. We are going to minor heal Marion. Because Marion gets hit in the face like it's his job. And I really wish he wouldn't. Because it's not his job to get hit in the face. He's supposed to be next to the guy getting hit in the face. And he really just fails to do that job. He just gets hit in the face instead. What's his health? 20. Well, that really sucks. 17. Could you just stop having that hit you in the face like that? Like, I would really appreciate it if that would stop occurring. Escaped experiment. There's no point in healing or curing when I'm just going to have to do it again. That being said, I would love if my person would just not miss. Yep. Now, hit in the face. Cool. Like, I've got to keep burning energy to keep him alive. That's how big of a problem that really is to me. 42. Man, I just really don't trust him not to get murdered. That's the tragedy of it, is I don't trust him not to get murdered. I can cure him now. Yeah, you're running away. I am going to try and murder you. Girdle of strength. 2 armor plus 1 strength. Yeah, I think that's worth it. And then I'll give that to this guy. So I guess this just goes on the ground, so I don't actually need it. Okay, what do I actually have down here? Just a giant rat, and a giant rat. And we're just gonna try to kill that one. That was dumb. That was so dumb. Some of the auto-pathing in this game is bad, to say the least. Okay. Killed it without getting someone poisoned. I consider that a win. Scroll of Steel Ward. Resistance to physical attacks and acid. I'll give that to her. Don't really need a broken sword for like any reason. I really don't want to fight those again. It is not worth the effort that took. Beautiful crystal can be sold in a store for extra cash. I mean, all of this just looks like valuables. Okay, hey. I'm good with some, cash items. Sorry. Look, when you have a hidden passage that descends a set of stairs, and at the bottom of the stairs you have skeletal remains, right? Skeletal remains. That's not a good thing. That is the antithesis of a good thing. That is actually a bad thing. Oh, and there's lava? Why does there need to be lava? Here's the answer. There doesn't need to be. Okay. Smoldering back, smoldering back. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. So we're going to move here. We're going to move here. We're going to move here. And we're going to move here and call these. Oh, bolt fire, dude. Man, that's why I was. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Minor heal. I don't think I actually have any spells I can cast with her. Days. Yeah, shield chant. That's about all I can really do. Mage spell. Hope for curses. I just need to deal with her. man, I just don't even know what I can do against some of that. That's a lot of stuff just coming to really hurt me. Minor heal. Aldous. That's bad. Wombat dead. Minor heal. What's his name? Punch that in the face. Dead. Dead. I can actually punch that in the face and miss. I'm gonna have minor heal. I can't take the risk of that murdering him. Okay, that was terrible. I don't know how many more there could possibly be down here, but potentially enough that it's a pain. We're going to do that. We're going to save. Cave of Fire. Because literally nothing about that was good. How are there still more? How are there still more? We're gonna pre-spell protection. We're going to Welling Blow. Oh my goodness! Why? Okay. So I'm going to I'm just going to spend a turn healing. Actually, he can heal and then hit it in the face. He can heal and hit something in the face. I just need to heal myself. And then bow shot. Okay. I think it's actually probably an okay situation. Don't get me wrong, it's not a good situation, right? Especially not one. And again, if it could just like stop setting people on fire, that would do wonders for my morale right now, because I'm having to go through some of my supply stuff. Okay. We are going to move here. And we're going to move here. Okay. Another save.